The lion, commonly referred to as Mrs. Lioness, is an integral part of the social structure and dynamics of the lion family. In this video, we will delve into the life of Mr. and Mrs. Lioness, their lifestyle, and how they have adapted to their environment. The life of Mr. Lion. Physical characteristics. Size and build. Mr. Lion is an apex predator boasting a large and muscular body. Lion is distinguished by his majestic mane, which varies in color and length depending on his age and species. Lifespan. On average, lion can live up to 10 to 14 years in the wild. Social structure. Pride leadership. A lion plays a crucial role as the dominant male in the pride, responsible for defending the territory and protecting the pride members. Cooperation with other males. Lion often cooperates with other males in his pride, forming coalitions to prevent territorial invasions and ensure the survival of their offspring. Courtship and mating. The lion engages in courtship rituals, asserting his dominance and winning the opportunity to mate with Mrs. Lioness. Rolling, hunting and feeding. Hunting techniques. Lion primarily participates in group hunts, utilizing his strength and skill to bring down large prey such as wild beasts and zebras. Sharing the kills. After a successful hunt, Mr. Lion and the rest of the pride share the spoils, with Mrs. Lioness usually asserting his dominance to eat first. Life of Mrs. Lioness. Physical characteristics, size and build. Mrs. Lioness lacks the significant size and mane of her male counterpart, but it is still formidable in her own right. Agile and athletic build. Built for speed and agility, Mrs. Lioness is vital for hunting and caring for her young. Lifespan. On average, Mrs. Lioness can live up to 15 to 20 years in the wild. Social structure. Family units. Mrs. Lioness forms the backbone of the pride, often living with her sisters and their offspring. Hunting and cavalry. Mrs. Lioness takes part in hunting, employing her agility and skill to capture prey, especially during the night. She is also responsible for rearing the cubs, teaching them hunting skills and the dynamics of the pride. Ruling territory protection. Defending the pride. Mrs. Lioness actively participates in defending her territory, protecting the pride from intruders, including rivals, prides, and predators. Communication and coordination. Mrs. Lioness uses vocalization and body language to communicate and coordinate with the other member of her pride. Adaptation of Mr. and Mrs. Lioness. Camouflage. The tonic coloration of the lion's fur enables them to blend with their surroundings, making it easier to ambush the prey. Powerful giant teeth. Mr. and Mrs. Lioness possess strong jaws and sharp teeth, enabling them to tear through tough hides and bones. Behavioral adaptations. Group living lions, including Mr. and Mrs. Lioness, thrive in prides to increase their hunting success and defense against larger predators. Cooperative hunting. By hunting in groups, Mr. and Mrs. Lioness can bring down larger prey that would be impossible to kill individually. The life of Mr. and Mrs. Lioness revolves around their respective roles within the pride. While Mr. Lion takes charge of defense and leadership, Mrs. Lioness plays a crucial role in hunting, raising cubs, and defending the territory. Their physical and behavioral adaptation have allowed them to thrive in their challenging savanna environment. By understanding the lives and adaptations of these majestic creatures, we gain a deeper appreciation of their unique place in the animal kingdom.